Let me see. We have a guest on the line, and he was recently in Philadelphia filming. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. And obviously, he's been in tons of great movies.
I love his stuff.
Apollo 13.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great in that. And I watch it without fail whenever I happen to stumble across it. On cable, and he's had a couple of other smaller bit roles that I thought were really cool too. In That Thing You Do, the DJ,
oh yeah,
the jazzy station. But he's been in so many flicks and involved in Hollywood for his entire life, basically. Please welcome Mr. Clint Howard.
Yeah,
our show. Hello, Clint. How are you?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir. So you were just when did you wrap up filming here in Philly?
Oh boy! Well, it was sometime last month, I believe.
Okay. And
I got contacted by a wonderful young man named Devin Lobiasco, and he literally just asked me if I'd like to come and be in their little film. And the way they presented themselves, it's a movie called Down the Road, and the way that Devin presented himself to me, I thought, well, this is a young pro. You know, he's doing everything right, and I read the script, and the script was pretty good. So, listen, it's what I do for a living.
Sure.
I said yes.
Yeah, you know what? And there a lot more activity has been taking place here in Philadelphia, and we're quite proud of that. That the city has been used for a lot of movies as of late.
Well, listen, you guys are in a wonderful pocket with a lot of wonderful talent there in the Philadelphia, New York, area, and I see no reason why there can't be a lot of shooting that goes on in that area. It's great. I love Philly. No, I'll tell you what, getting the pieces of the puzzle together to make a film, I find really interesting. I find the process of filmmaking to be really invigorating. If I had had a little more gumption, I would have gotten into filmmaking earlier in my life, but I just didn't. And because I make a living as an actor, I have produced. I'll tell you what really impressed me with Down the Road is I didn't have any real expectations. I mean, I certainly expected a certain amount of professionalism.
Right.
I just didn't know. And this was a little crew that really did wonderful work. There was a director, Jason, who he was as sharp as he needs to be. He's as sharp as you possibly could be. And this whole crew. Now, granted, it's a small little movie.
Right.
And I appreciate that. I mean, I worked for Roger Corman. I've done a lot of little guerrilla filmmaking. I understand that, hey, it's wonderful to walk on a set and, the spread, the catering, the craft service is all beautiful, and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars a day feeding the crew and everything. But I also, love the idea of a box of donuts and a carton of coffee.
Sure.
And let's make a film.
Right.
And that's what I was really impressed with Down the Road is that, it was a really well-oiled machine for a small little independent film. And listen, there have been dozens of times I have signed on for a little low-budget independent movie, and it's just a cluster shtup.
Cluster shtup. I like that.
Tactful way of putting it.
Yep, and it happens. Well, listen, we have a website for the movie for Down the Road. It's on Facebook, facebook.com/Down the Road. So we'll point people in that direction if they want to take it out. You guys just wrapped not that long ago, so I would imagine it'll be a little while before it's edited.
I talk to Devin occasionally, and they're steamrolling right through post-production. Making a film, it's pre-production, shoot it, and then you got to work on the post.
Yep.
And I've had a couple of discussions with the fellas about, I'm giving a little unsolicited advice about, make sure they're making this movie is a kind of a traditional throwback horror film.
Okay.
And I was just reminding the fellas that, the sound engineering is really important in horror films, and getting all the right effects and all the right sounds and the screams and the doors creaking and all that. The engineering of the sound is really important.
Well,
and a lot of times young guys will make a film and then rush it through the post-production process. And I just have been sort of encouraging them. I go, hey, man, make sure you get it as good as you can get it.
Yep.
Well,
absolutely.
when it's complete, we're definitely going to trumpet it here, and hopefully maybe you'll be back in town and we'll get you in the studio.
Yeah, and that would be great. And
Cool.
maybe I could come back and catch a Philly game. It's a
Yeah,
I'd love to have it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Clint, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, guys.
All
Listen, have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. And,
You too.
I just another year down and another Christmas to celebrate.
You got it,
Right
man.
on.
All right, Clint Howard, everybody.
Yeah.
Preston and Steve Show. The movie is Down the Road, and it's Facebook.com/Down the Road.
Preston and Steve.